Hello, Christina's World Kitchen. I'm Christina Martinez-Williams, and I am going to make sweet and sour crunchy kale salad. This is a salad that I made, I created this recipe after I had a kale salad at Chick-fil-A one day, and I really liked it, but I knew that it was full of sugar, and I wanted to make something that wasn't and still had the amazing deliciousness. So this is what I've created. And it is easy to make. So I'm going to eventually use a whole bag of kale. The biggest bowl that you have is going to be the best. And this is a 12-ounce bag of kale. So it'll get smaller as it gets oil in it. So I'll be able to mix it better. And we're going to make the dressing in here so that we can pour it over as we mix it. So first I'm going to start with apple cider vinegar. If you tell me where you're watching from, thumbs up, hearts, share this video so that more people know that they can do this too. And I want you to tell me if you like kale. Put kale, or like it in the comments. If you would leave it, leave it. I don't like kale by itself, but I do like kale in stuff like this. I really like it, actually. And my girls really like it, and my husband likes it. Everyone likes it, but I don't think we would eat it by itself, but we eat it like this, and it is delicious. So I have a half a cup of apple cider vinegar. Half a cup of apple cider vinegar. This is the sour part. Tell me where you're watching from. What time is it setting where you live? Right now, the sun is setting actually probably like, it was 5:05 yesterday, so it's probably earlier than that. And I don't love that. But it does give me, it's a whole different season, right? Like it changes what I do in the evening. Now I'm using a half a cup of avocado oil. I'm going to need to open a new one. Good thing I have one. If you could also use olive oil. You could use coconut oil if you don't have avocado oil. Hi, Patricia. All right, so let me open this if I can. I have to call my husband in here. I think that I got it cut, I think. Oh, I didn't get it all the way snapped open. Okay, whew, that was hard. We're having chicken alongside with this. The girls, because Kale always wants chicken separate from the veggies. That's her thing lately. So I'm making the salad apart. This is a half a cup of avocado oil. And now we are going to mix in a few more ingredients, a few more ingredients. So to this, we are going to add, actually before I gotta get my chicken a little bit stirred. Bear with me for a moment. If you like salad, put like it in the comments. If you like kale, put like it. This is a great salad because you can use it alongside whatever protein you're making. So we're having chicken. Here's my chicken. All right, I want to make sure that it was going to be able to get mixed. And now I am grabbing something to stir with. All right, so I'm going to use a chopstick. And I found one. All right, I'm gonna use a chopstick to stir. So this is gonna separate in a moment, so I'm not gonna worry too much yet. I wanna add a half a cup of brown sweetener. This is monk fruit. Actually, it's the new Swerve Brown, but the new Swerve Brown, your gut doesn't like it. Gotcha, Patricia. The new Swerve Brown has allulose and erythritol. You could also use a brown monk fruit. I like this new combination of allulose and erythritol instead of just erythritol for the brown sweetener. Now we're going to add a third of a cup of chopped almonds. You can use already sliced like this, or you can chop them yourself. A third of a cup. And then a half of a cup of onion. You could use red or you could use white. What would you put? And put it in the comments if you would use red or white. It'll change the flavor a little bit, but Both would be really good. My recipe is for white. All right, now that's it. Oh no, just kidding. We have spices. We're going to use a half a teaspoon of pink salt, and then to taste after that, I like putting a little bit more on my own portion. So half a teaspoon of pink salt, and then a quarter of a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm hoping that I have it. There's like there might only be a quarter of a teaspoon left of black pepper in here. Let's see what comes out. It's like in the corner. Okay, I think I just have a quarter teaspoon of black pepper left. I need to get some more spices. And then we're gonna mix this all in, and together we are almost done with this recipe. So great. You would use a white onion. Awesome, Patricia, thank you for sharing. Make sure thumbs up, hearts, share this video so that the whole world knows that they too can eat this way, and that it's delicious, and it's healthy, and it's eating real food that's high protein, low carb, and healthy fats. All right, now let's get my chicken mixed just one more moment. Thank you for the hearts, Patricia, I see you. All right, I am going just to move this so that I can keep it cooking, keep it moving. This is great because by the time that my chicken is done, way before that time, my salad is done and ready to go. You could actually pair this whole thing with any of my bread recipes, any of my tortilla recipes. Like the tortillas last night, it made 9 of them, 9.5. And I am definitely going to bring those on my trip because they're so good. They were really good. All right. Even with the Italian seasoning, which I wasn't planning on having in those ones that I had, it was really good. Okay, now we're going to mix this in with our kale. So I want to put a little bit at a time, and then I want to mix, and then I want to add some more kale because I want to use all of this in all of my kale. And it will start to, it gets like pushed down a bit now that it's getting coated. And of course, like, you always want to try to keep the onions and the almonds to be throughout it, but sometimes they just kind of settle to the bottom. So you have to, when you serve it, you have to be a little bit judicial on that. So I'm just gonna get the rest. If I just had a bigger bowl, it would be a lot easier. I'm gonna have to do it one more time after this one. Mix this again. Put it around. And then one more time and it's gonna be done. All right. Last little bit and it's done. So tell me what protein would you pair this with? What protein would you pair this salad with? Put it in the comments. We're having chicken, but you could have steak, you could have shrimp, you could have pork. I mean, really anything. Anything that's protein, you could have it with it on the side. You're not gonna like use it. This now has this extra bit of sweetness that I want to get mixed in here well. All right, almost there. This is where a spatula would come in really handy to get the last bits of this sweetness out. Okay, I'm gonna like push, and then start mixing it around on top of itself, kind of folding it in so that all the places get touched. And we all love this, that we eat a ton of it. And kale is such a great nutrient-dense vegetable that if it does agree with your gut, it's really good for your gut. And it has so many vitamins and nutrients. So I'm glad that we have, for our family, that we have this recipe because it, that I created this recipe because it's such a good vegetable to consume. It's kind of up there with spinach in its density of nutrients and vitamins, minerals, all the things. All right, that's it. So super simple, green and beautiful, and great for your body. Have a wonderful night from my house to your kitchen. Global flavors and healthy plates from around the world. That's okay, Patricia. No problem. Bye.